Hi darlings and wax-winged birds, welcome to my channel, Me and Places. I'm Paulina and I'm in Tallinn again, which is not a big surprise for a person who lives in Helsinki, I think so. This time I came here to see Christmas markets, and these will be my last Christmas markets for this year. But before that I wanted to see something new in Tallinn for myself, so now I'm heading to a Maritime museum. I have never been to Maritime museum. That's why I'm trying to find it now. I hope it's interesting. I'm actually almost sure it's interesting. So it is situated in Kalamaja. Ooh, almost died. It's situated in Kalamaja region here in Tallinn, and I think I found it. Estonian Maritime Museum. So I went inside. A ticket for all parts of the museums. There are many parts. It costs 20 euros for an adult. And there were many families with a lot of small kids. And I figured out this is more like those science museums where kids can play with different things and climb and go inside the ships and submarines and stuff like that. And I just figured out I don't really want to go. But I already got mentally ready to see an old ship. So I got a ticket which is 10 euros, which is just to see the ship. So I'm trying to find it now. As I said, there are different areas with the different things that you can see that all belong to the same museum. So let's find the ship. And I'm on a ship. Suur Tõll is a steam-powered icebreaker built in 1914, and actually back then she was in the top of modern icebreakers. An interesting fact, this icebreaker was renamed Väinämöinen when it served Finland for 4 years. And later, in the times of Soviet Union, it was named Volinets. Also, guess without googling, which was the very original name of this icebreaker? Write me in the comments your suggestions. In 1922 to 1940, this beauty sailed for Estonia under its current name. So how did it come back to Estonia? In 1987, Volinets was going to be scrapped, and the Estonian Maritime Museum saved it. That's how the icebreaker returned to its Estonian name and also became the largest preserved pre-war steam-powered icebreaker. The equipment we can see today in this workshop room date back to 1950s. This is really cool. There are drilling and milling machines. People could do some repair work here. This is a second mate's cabin, and the wardrobe here is preserved from the very beginning, but everything else was renovated in 2014. And this guy was a second mate of this icebreaker in 1926-1927, so basically he lived in this room back then. And this is the cabin of the captain's senior assistant. It's a bit bigger. And it's this guy here, who was captain's senior assistant in 54, or from 54 to 65, as this info board says, and later also a captain. So this big place with a bath and a toilet and this bigger kind of living room with a small cabinet is of course a captain's cabin. And there is a photo of one of them, Benjamin Walter, longest serving captain of this icebreaker from 1922 to 1940. Wow, it is a long time. And this big room behind me with tables and a piano was officers' social room, but the official name for this is mess room. So you can imagine what was happening here. Such a mess. And this is a chief mate's cabin, which was divided into two parts or two rooms in the repairs in the 50s. So this is like a day room with the sofa and the cabinet, and there is the sleepy room with the bed and a sink. So what chief mate does, he is the main advisor of the captain, and also he's responsible for the activities on the deck. So for all the mess in the mess room. And this is Georg Orov, the chief mate of the icebreaker in 1922 and 1923. And a kitchen where they made food for the whole crew. This is Emma and her two assistants. She worked here on this boat as a cook from 1918 to 1920. It's not that a big kitchen if you think they make food for all the crew here. As you can see, this is the original stove here that you can fire by coal. Oh, check this out, this is the best part. These are the engine and boiler rooms. But you can get down. You can see there are many pairs of stairs going down the engine room. And yeah, unfortunately I'm not going down the engine room because these stairs are most likely gonna kill me. And I don't want this to be last thing I will see. I already planned to die in the mountains, so not today. There is a sick bay, which is a doctor's cabin. You can't get in, it's closed, but obviously was important part. And that's how the usual room looks like. You can see these shelves here. These are stokers' boot compartments. So stokers would keep their boots here so that they would not bring any coal to the living departments. I think I walked the whole ship, so I can go back now. So what do you think? What do you think about the old ships? Boats, icebreakers, submarines? Have you been to any of those? So there are other boats you can visit as well, but I'm quite cold, and also I think I caught a flu
couple of days ago, and I'm, feeling like I might be completely sick tomorrow, and I felt like that for 2 days already, so I'm just hoping this is gonna pass and I will not feel more influenced than I feel today. But I think this is a reason to treat myself with a warm drink. And I also heard there is a nice cafe somewhere in this area, so let's find it. You can see the whole pretty museum up here from the cafe. So there is this place right behind me. Inside it there is a well-preserved medieval shipwreck that was found here in the nearest harbor and brought here in 2022, so not long time ago. You cannot go see it, it's a closed hole for a moment, but the museum is getting it ready for the exhibition, so maybe next time I'm here it will be possible to see the old medieval ship. That would be awesome. At least the building that holds it is really big, so I can only imagine. And there is like a window, but it's hard to see through it. It's like very dark. And this is the building that's holding it, so you can see it's quite big. I don't know if you can see anything from that. It's kind of dark and muddy and also very reflective window, but you can see the silhouettes of the ship and it's big. A bit damaged over there. So cool. I hope I can see it someday. I can't stop hearing Amon Amarth in my head when I think of ships like that. Okay, darling, so I promised myself I will find one new thing for me here in Tallinn, and I did. It was this Maritime museum, which looks gorgeous, by the way, from that cafe. So maybe I should visit the whole place some other time. Anyways, now I am back to beloved medieval old town of Tallinn, where I am going to see Christmas markets. This is the reason I came here. Today should be the last day they have them. And I really hope this information is legit and they actually still have Christmas markets today. They still have the market. Yay, I'm so happy. I can smell the hot wine, and the Christmas tree is really pretty. By the way, Christmas markets in Tallinn were voted as the best markets in Europe in, I think, 2019. Correct me if I'm wrong, if I remember the year wrong. But it was not so long ago, and they are still very cozy and cute. So actually it is raining all the time, and it's this, the irritating rain, because I think there are different types of rains. There is this apocalyptic thunderstorm rain, which is let's cuddle and watch horror movies rain, or there is this beautiful rain which I'm going to put rainproof clothes and go for a walk because it's warm and sunny, and the pretty kind of rain. And there is this shit that's happening now, which is this small rain you don't really acknowledge and see and feel until you are walking under it for 1 hour, and then suddenly your hair are all wet and you feel really cold. So because this is happening, I'm searching for another cafe, a cozy one, and not on the main square. There is this one shop that's pretty touristic, but I still love it every time I visit. It has a lot of local handicraft. Besides being a great handicraft shop, I like it because you can taste so many things here. So I could not resist, and I bought some honey with cranberry because it was so damn good, and a card. I have one card like this already at home. I think they are super cute. They are handmade, the paper and everything. And I don't know if you know, but I have this kind of a new thing where I am hiding postcards. And I hope someday somebody will find them and also hide them somewhere else, so the postcards would travel. So maybe I will hide this one also somewhere else in some other country. This is the cozy place behind the dark door. It's called Lumus, and that is where I'm going. And I'm back to Christmas markets because this is where I want to end this vlog for today. I am so happy to be here. This is my last Christmas market for this year. And I really thank everybody who are watching my videos, who are following my adventures, my walks through different towns and hikes and whatever I'm actually posting. I just wanted to say Merry Christmas in case you celebrate it, Happy New Year in case you celebrate it. When this video will come out, it will be already New Year, but today is 27th December, last day of Christmas markets in Tallinn, and happy winter holidays, even in case you don't have them. Like me, I'm working throughout the holidays. I'm really happy to have this day free, and I'm even more happy to visit Tallinn on my free day. So see you in a new year. I hope it will be full of new adventures and new places to see. And why not old places to see? Because there is always something new I find in old places as well, like Tallinn. So see you somewhere else. Bye.